What we go through as young men in American culture, especially when your brown skin, is very harsh. So the inner city is the backdrop to every drum, every loop, every hi-hat, every snare, to the beat in which you make. Tell the people who want to, who they are, what has he been through? Don't tell them your personals, but let them know, who are you and what is it that made this feeling come out in your music?
Listen, you want to get to the typical, because this, alright, let's sit back and get real with this one. I turned Brum at 13, you feel me? I lost my father at 2, going on 3. I lost my mother at 18. My uncle, you know, he got custody of us. His wife snatched us up and took us down south, you know, when nobody knew him. My mother went crazy. She took us down there for 3 years. Nobody knew who we was at. She ended up just dropping us off and leaving us in the projects that I grew up in and spinning off. My grandmother ended up looking out the window and seeing us. That's the lifestyle. Going through family. Just really getting with my mother, you know, at the age of, you know, 17, 16. You know, mother's on drugs, you know. She made it a long way though, you feel me? Rest in peace, Ma. Grandmother just died last month. That's what made me take everything to heat, you feel me? Mother died, 6 months later I had a son. Ended up having another son and she never met none of my kids. I'm going through everything. Shootouts, projects, fighting daily after daily. Everybody from Elizabeth know. Partner right here fighting with me daily. Straight from Elizabeth, like everybody should know it's shootouts. Everybody should know it's certain territories you can't go into. It's certain areas you can't rock with. But being as though who I am, and I'm making it out. You know, my city. I can say my city fucks with me. My hood fucks with me. I've been through. I could go into a whole story right now. I go into a whole mission, but honestly, I've been through some shit. Like, everybody can say they almost died. Nah, I can tell you I almost died. A couple times, not even street-wise. I'm talking about health-wise. I'm talking about appendix been leaking in me for 2 months. If I went to the hospital, I would have died. They stitched me up, and I got holes. Like, I can go through that. Oh my God, champ. I'm not gonna go into stories, but you should look up this documentary. It's gonna be good. Thank you, Heritage Hip Hop, for this interview. This is beautiful. The questions is amazing. And my lifestyle, the more interviews I get, the more you understand me.
When I listen to your music and I hear the stories that you tell, you remind me of some of the good storytellers of our past. One of my favorite songs that is one with a very slept on MC, G-Dep, Every Day.
Yes.
That song is life, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a real story. When you also listen to stories like, I don't even listen just to mainstream hip hop. I listen to underground and lesser known hip hop.
Definitely.
It was a song called Back to the Scene of the Bass, where everybody thinks about bass being music. And my man was talking about how he was a crackhead, and because he didn't love himself, he couldn't love nobody else. So music woke his soul up, and now he loves himself and he gives the messages through his music.
Yes.
People like that are the people that hit me the hardest. In Wu-Tang, there was a group called the Beggars Clan, on the Strength, and they talking about how they rap for the babies because we have to say the babies to those who drug lost and hard like us. When I listen to your music, I hear a lot of that, you know, this is life, this is life, this is life.
Everything.
But unfortunately, in the industry, they want to take life away from the people and give them fair bullshit.
Yeah.
Why is it important for them to hear your music and for your music to get that push?
Because it's important right now to hear it before they even try to change me. Because you know I'm not going to let them change me, but they'll do any and everything to change my music. They won't let it be heard the way I want it to be heard. So right now, if you listen to my music, you understand everything I'm going through. I dropped 5 mixtapes before I dropped this one because I dropped this one, I did my Caban deal. Understand everything that I'm going through right now with the system, within life, within problems. I promise you can relate. I promise you. From your exes, from people that died, everything. You can relate to everything that's on my tape. I'm telling you, just go listen.
Yeah, listening and hearing are two different things. So we want the people who are watching this to actually listen to the music. Listen. You can hear a beat, but you gotta listen to the words. One of my favorite albums in hip hop history is called The Listening. It's by Little Brother. And what they said, one of the hooks for the song is, niggas out here rapping, but the fans ain't listening. Another person said, Kendrick Lamar said, niggas want lyrics. If that's true, then Killer Mike will be platinum. Because Run the Jewels is the shit. And we always talk about who are the top 5 rappers of the day. Drake, Kendrick, J. Cole. With some of the best spitters, I'm not even mentioning, like Lupe Fiasco, Sky Zoo, Joey Badass, Nick Grant.
Yes.
And now here's you. So what's gonna make you stand out above the crowd? Everybody can say, yo, I got realism in my music, I got this, I got that. Well, fuck that. Everybody says that. What's the punch to who you are?
The punch to who I am is somebody that won't change. Somebody that been real from day one. Somebody that know what loyalty is. Somebody that can't switch up on nobody. Somebody that speaks and states by his word. Somebody that understands what you're going through so you can understand what I'm going through. I don't like no mishaps. I don't like no misfortunes. I don't like no confusion on what's going on. I need everything to be straight, direct to the facts so we will both understand where we both coming from. Because if I can understand you, there's no reason why you can't understand me. Everything got to be who you are. Because the fake is going to show regardless. It's going to be a slip up or it's going to be some type of issue that you said. So it's no reason why you shouldn't be real and who you are from the beginning.
And that's one thing I hate. I hate a fake. And I've been, and when you come across the industry, and even in life in general, you run around a bunch of fake people. Yeah. I'm actually going through an argument right now with some of my friends. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's the majority. I want one of my so-called friends. I'm going to an argument with one of his groups or whatever, and this dude, it was. Let's talk about the realism of life and where people are. So in one video, it was a bunch of strippers who were praying, and people was like, should they pray? And I'm like, why shouldn't they? Now, what they asked for is something based on their life. And when I said, are we condemning them? Or are we looking for knowledge of what they're saying? Because we all have issues. Yeah. We all go through shit. If a man's in jail, should he pray?
Yeah.
If a man got his ass whooped, should he pray?
Yeah.
If a woman is going through hard times, even though she's stripping and she asking for money, she should pray. Yeah. Because at least you're putting yourself in subjectness to something higher no matter what you ask for. With your music though, you are the enlightenment for somebody who's looking for a higher being than themselves. That's why your words are power, knowledge is power, and music calms the soul.
Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
And also music calms the savage beast, which is ego and pride.
Ooh.
So when you rap, what is the power that you exude on the mic to make sure that that listener is growing with you?
Hunger. Hunger. There's too much hunger in me. It's something in me right now that's breathing, that's saying I want everything, that I want it all. Like I said earlier, it's nothing that can be taken from me right now. I'm grabbing, I'm snatching. Listen, Triple TG stands for 3 things. Take advantage, train to go. That's what the Triple TG stands for. Everybody that's with me is trained to go for every situation. The take advantage part is to take advantage of every opportunity that's coming our way. I made this from the ground up after people bench me to the side. You think I'm really gonna sit here and let somebody take something? Or you really think I'm gonna sit here and not be hungry for something? You really think that? No, I don't got no time, I got no patience for none of that right now. I'm taking everything and I'm telling you, mark my words.